Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to create this look. It's a very simple office wearing look. I have shared all the details, what all products I've used to create this look. I have talked through about this look. So if you want to know how I have created this look, then please keep on watching. And also if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Without further ado, let's get started. I have already moisturized my face. First I'm going to use my primer. I'm going to use this primer from Plume Silk Blur. So Plume Beauty has changed the name. Now it has become Praush. The packaging name has changed and I have the old one. This is quite good, very moisturizing. I like to use it on daily basis. This is very lightweight. I love the Fit Me one also, but I find the Fit Me one is little bit at thicker side, and in Bangalore it's very hot during the day, so I find that this primer is quite dewy for me. So because I'm going out in the daytime today, I don't want my makeup to melt. So instead of that Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Primer, I am using this primer. This is also very good, very hydrating, moisturizing, and the makeup sits beautifully on top of this primer. So primer is a basic step and I like to do. Next, I have been loving this concealer. This is from Swiss Beauty HD Concealer Pen in the shade 06 Desert Suede. It is a very orange tone for me. I love to use this to cover up all the gray areas near my mouth, like this area. And the shade is perfect for me. The concealer also has a beautiful coverage, not too thick, not too light. And also I love this applicator. This is a very thin and it is not a messy applicator. And the shade is, my skin tone. I always don't get shades, but this shade is perfect for me. So I like to cover up all the areas, even my eyelid, forehead, all the areas I feel like I have a little bit of gray. I like to cover up with using this concealer. So this has been my favorite concealer now. Now this concealer is very lightweight. It is very similar to, I find, like the e.l.f. concealer. So I like to wait for some time, before blending it. Otherwise, I want it to dry a little bit to get more coverage. So I'm going to wait for some time. Once it has dried a little bit, I like to take a flat brush or any kind of concealer brush, because I don't want to pick up much product. I just want to blend it. So I'm taking this brush from Nykaa Cosmetics. I think it's a concealer brush. I'm going to blend the concealer using this brush. And I'm using in a dabbing motion. I'm just going to press it and also spread it. Wherever near my nose, I like to, spread it like this. And this kind of small brush will make sure you can reach every corner of your face. Like this, you can see it has given a beautiful even base, and because of its orange tone, it has covered up all the gray spots on my face. Now I like to go for a lighter base concealer. Before that, I'm going to use a blush. So I don't go for directly a blush. You can take any lipstick. I'm going to take this lipstick, or because it's an office look, I don't want too much of red color. So I'm going to take this Swiss Beauty Cream and Tint in the shade Strawberry Sizzle. It's a beautiful shade. It is not too creamy or too matte, and this is very affordable. Using the same brush, I'm going to apply the blush. Not in a circular way, but in an angled way. And this is also going to give me a little bit of coverage. And this shade is quite subtle shade. Beautiful pink actually. Mauvey pink. Like this. Now I have added some color also in my face. Next, you can use a foundation also, but today I'm not using any foundation. I want to add a little bit of highlighting to my face. So I'm going to use this concealer from e.l.f. Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Tan Neutral. The Swiss Beauty concealer was very dewy. As you can see, my face is glowing. The primer is also dewy. So this concealer is matte concealer, so it is not going to make my under eyes or anything dry. And because it is a very light colored concealer, so I'm not going to use it too much. I'm going to use very little bit of it on all the areas. Like I like to highlight near my eyes, and also for contour I'm just adding here, little bit here and little bit in my nose. Next, if you want, you can use your brush also, but this time I'm going to blend everything. First, I'm going to use this makeup sponge from MAC Cosmetics. It's a damp makeup sponge, and I'm going to try to blend from this area because this area of my face is more drier than the rest of the place. You can see it has given a beautiful higher cheekbones. Then I'm going to do for my forehead. And also I'm blending my rest of my concealer, rest of the products I have used. And this sponge is going to pick up all the excess of product. Next I'm going to do it for my eyelid. So whenever I'm layering two concealers, I make sure to use one dewy concealer, one matte concealer, because sometimes it becomes tough to blend both the matte concealers. Next I'm going to do for my under eyes. I like to look up and do it so that if there is some creasing under my eyes, I'm going to blend it. Now you can see it has given a very subtle kind of an highlighted effect to my face. It's not too much bang on anything, but you can see the center eye and the center portion of my face is looking a little bit lifted and brighter. And my face is still dewy, it is not yet matte. Next, I'm going to use some powder. I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 25. Now, this is a matte powder, and you can see my face has been a little bit of more orange tone than my skin tone, my neck area. So, I've used 25 as it's a lighter shade. And I'm going to take this pointed brush. I make sure to look up and set my under eyes. And once I've set it, I take excess of powder and bake my under eyes. I like to put the powder under my eyes for some time. Then I'm going to set my eyelid. Same thing I'm going to do for my other eye also. And also here also I'm doing it in dabbing motion. Very slightly I'm going to set rest of my face, the areas wherever I feel it is looking oily. And this powder has a little bit of coverage, so it is going to give the coverage because I have not used any kind of foundation. Now I put a little bit of more powder in my face, but I'm going to blend it whenever I'm going to use the contour my face. I'm going to blend everything, but right now I'm going to let it sit for some time. Next, I'm going to do my eye makeup. For my eye makeup and brows, I like to use one single palette which will do both my eyes and my brows. So I will be using this eyeshadow palette. So this is the M.A.C Fantasy 15 eyeshadow palette in the shade 01. And I love eyeshadow palettes which are, having mixture of browns and oranges and all the beautiful peaches also. I love to use this kind of multi-purpose eyeshadow palette, and this is also very affordable. So instead of using a lot of different products for my eyes and my brows, I like to go for a single palette. So taking the dark brown shade, I'm going to fill in my brows first. This shade I think I can use mixture of these two. Front portion I'm going to use this one, and the tail portion of my brows I'm going to use this shade. Alright, my brows are done. I'm going to set my brow hair using a mascara. I'm going to use this mascara from Maybelline Kohl, and this actually mascara has dried a little bit, so that's why I love to use this. And this is going to hold my brow for a longer time. I have ordered few brow gel from this Nykaa Republic Day sale. I think Huda Beauty is on 50% discount, and I have got their brow product like this. Now this is going to hold my brows for whole day. Next I'm going to do some bronzy eye, nothing too much, very simple eye look. I'm going to take this brush from Sigma. This is the E38 diffused crease. Today I have already put lighter powder, so I'm going to take the shade to apply it on my crease, and also this shade, mixture of these two shades, to apply it on my crease. I don't have a very well defined crease, so I like to apply some darker matte shade in my crease. I'm going to take a little bit more deeper shade, this shade, deep brown shade, and apply it to the outer corners of my eyes. And I'm just dabbing it. Same thing I'm going to do for my other eye also. And whatever left, I'm going to apply it to my inner portion of my eyelid, and then I'm going to blend it using an clean brush so that everything looks blended. Next I'm taking a pencil brush. This is from Morphe E18. I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line, and also I'm going to contour my nose. Next I'm going to remove the baking under my eyes. And I'm going to use a kajal. This is from Sugar Cosmetics. This is the Stroke of Genius. I'm going to tight line my upper and lower lash line and make a very thin line. Next, taking an angled brush, I'm going to blend my liner. So my eye makeup is done. I'm going to use some mascara, but I'm going to use it a little bit later. First I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm going to use this one from M.A.C Cosmetics, the Soft Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. So this is so many shades. I love to use this kind of multi-purpose palette. So I'm going to take this shade, and also this has a big mirror. Next I'm going to take this shade as like blush, and also to blend out the sharp harsh edges. A little bit of this darker shade, I'm going to use it here. Next I'm going to set my face. For that I'm going to use this M.A.C Prep and Prime. This is the mini one. For lips, I'm going to first line my lips. So I'm going to use this lip liner from Colorbar. It's a very old lip liner, but I love this shade. In the shade Chocolate Brown 14. It's a beautiful shade, I find. A lot of browns as red in it. So it is very creamy, and once it's applied, it dries matte. I love this lip liner, and I'm also searching a dupe for it. So next I'm going to use this lipstick from KIRO Beauty. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Sandy Rose 13. So this is a little bit nude for me, but yeah, because of the lip liner, it is going to balance it out. Next I'm going to use this mascara from Sugar Cosmetics. This is not a waterproof mascara, so easily it can be cleaned. You can wear it every day and it will not be difficult to clean it. and I love the wonder of it. So yeah, this is how my finished look has come. I'm going to wear it for my office. Bold brows, simple eye makeup, new lips, brownie new lips. It's a very neutral kind of look. You can wear it every day and it's very simple and all. So yeah, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit on the like button. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye.